Electronic comes a knock-in. Bit out into the balcony. That will force Hunter into the fight. And Electronic down and out. Contact on B. Nico gone early, and that's the smoke down, which is disrespected immediately. m0NESY, though, the flash will repel the invaders back into the smoke, and loads two on the dual Berettas. Nice back from Bit. Go either way as they charge. He's racing the bomb carrier, just trying to round the corner. He hasn't gotten to safety. He's going to go down unless he can fight his way out. Good luck. Have fun. Perfecto gone.
Time's a problem here, 11 seconds. Bit with no chance.
He'd like a kill. And m0NESY will take another 4 from m0NESY early.
They're mollied under the porch for now, but no pressure really applied up mid. It's Halls with 2, MPO and Bit, the duo.
Quite late to be mantling that boost, but safely set up now in their crossfire. Look how many bodies are here. NPL's going to get a rude awakening when he rounds that corner. NPL still gets the headshot. It's JKS that's farming up. A triple quad kill from JKS into the first gun round. He is definitely here and definitely delivering.
Oh, run and hide, Perfecto. Think he's going to be saving already. Found himself a extra piece of utility, sure. Bomb on his back, and yeah, okay. Well, he thinks better of that early call. It might be a look and see what he can find. Nico would love to get himself a rifle upgrade as they still have this full mid lockdown, but they've foregone the B bomb site. So I said save. Let's see just how far Perfecto can get here. He can waltz on in, get the bomb down, smoke off towards CT, reposition this man. Usually fantastic in the clutch.
It's true, there is a bit of a conversation to be had about Perfecto's capacity to close, but just by virtue of not knowing, the site has been wide open. He will throw the smoke down. That's going to maybe quicken the pace of Nico's flank. And that bomb plant we were discussing, perhaps no longer a possibility. As here they come, and Perfecto, yeah. He's going to try and plant, perhaps to fake it out. Didn't quite get the sound. And Nico collects. Very happy with that one. JKS. Yeah, it's really cool to see the team, and as a whole, definitely growing into the whole stack, the whole roster. I think faith in HooXi's been restored and built. I think the start of the year was huge for them. We always knew Hunter and Nico had the synergy, but in order to have all 5 on that same page, it makes them look so scary. I mean, stats they were throwing out on the desk, I mean, come on. It's a very short list of teams that have done and had runs like G2 are having right now.
Yeah, 9 series in a row, 15 map wins in a row. Looking to make that 16 here on Inferno. Then we can talk about their nuke streak as well. You have to go to the legendary teams like the Astralises, the NIPs to look at squads who have been posting massive streaks of rounds. G2 looking to become one of those names. They clean this up with ease. Will there be an overstep here from G2? Deep banana control taken by HooXi.
m0NESY.
Yeah, Barrel will be spotted and dead. Great shot from Bit.
Brilliant. Some young gun action. Bit catches the rotation back in from alongside. And in that very moment, the whole of Na'Vi start to lean towards that bloodshed, like sharks. Starting to circle now.
Brave from Nico there with the AK spamming through. They knew exactly where that was coming from. Pretty tight doorway as well.
JKS, I mean, brilliant in this first test. This is going to be harder. Flashes in, and NPL takes him down. Hiding in the site is Hunter. So many Na'Vi members. They clear their corners. The frag comes through, and a flawless response. This was on a conservative buy. A couple of rifles, sure. Bit, NPL.
Yeah, they make the most of the save right there. The fact that both of them are able to get picks on those saved AKs, great. This is why teams do it, right? And Simple gets himself a free AWP. Yet to frag short, but he'll take that upgrade right there. And HooXi, well, just has to sit back and watch here as the bomb planted.
30 seconds, these smokes are up. It feels like it's going to have to be one of these signature Na'Vi late finishes. Oh my god, Nico's taking some real risks. Hoping to be overlooked, well held. Simple protects, saves Electronic, and now the bodies are dropping 20 seconds. Feels like a lifetime though, they got all the time in the world. As the round falls into place and G2 fall flat.
Even with all the info right there, G2 knew there was no presence down banana. They had HooXi pushed, they had m0NESY on the AWP. 3 players over towards A. They tried to negate that pressure. Nico trying to join the pack, playing through the fade of the smoke. But Na'Vi just won fights everywhere. So really good stuff for MPL. We really want to keep watch on him, right? It's not that this kid needs to be a star, but impact rounds like this, 2 kills on the way in. And I think that Blade, more tape he gets to help MPL, right, with that decision tree. Hold up, fast banana here, a bit more aggression. Lots of util used. Nico still wants to fight. Flashed off for now.
Okay, but back on, the reaggress. Nico so consistently destroys upon arrival Na'Vi twice. They've fallen and collapsed at Nico's hands here on Banana. He's got more on the cards. Okay, Nico farming up Na'Vi. He's in the Combine Harvester, just chugging along. Bit will put him down. I don't blame him for going for more at that point, but perhaps his teammates will if things do go awry. It's just Simple and Bit.
Can't get back now. Monasty's watching mid. JKS in second mid here, so they're going to have to fight their way forward.
JKS is locking it down. I like this. Simple usually quite wise to that late flank 2 steps. Monasty spots out one, and JKS, considering his options, he should have info to protect Monasty here. And a free frag, Simple trades, a nice headshot, but needs a whole lot more. Fake the jump up. Does Monasty bite the bait? Don't think so. Hooksy, good 4 at the frag. 7 already.
He can scare them away from Banana with 1 kill on the AWP here, right? If he gets that frag, even if he just does some damage, it might make them investigate. Hold up. JKS over the smoke, not being given anything just yet, but peering out wider and wider. Did he spot the barrel? Well, yeah, that's easy.
Brilliant find. G2 got all of these tricks up their sleeve. There's a dialogue going on right now as to whether or not that means Na'Vi are coming A or B. Smoke's up, reaction's good. Bomb's on its way too. And just walking in, happy to take these fights. There's a lot of bodies around here.
Looks he's screwed, they know where he is.
Yeah, and Hunter hard pressed to find damage. How does he get one on the CZ? Can't scavenge the weapon, but a deagle headshot from Nico does manage to take down Simple, albeit in 2. And now Perfecto. Hard to find a way in. A recovery from G2. A boost, a double from JKS, finding the second as well. And I think Nico's got the flank, the dankest of flanks. Perfecto going wide, and bang! The round is theirs, and sick round indeed. Can they find a different result? Na'Vi jumping in to the jaws of G2, and it's Bit to try and be the change-up. It's just 1 from the balcony. Perfecto got low. Smoke to try and grab the bomb. Nice parkour, evades the nade and rounds the corner. Still though, they are close. Multi-potential as he gets the first, and still the pressure's on him. By virtue of the roll, CTs will likely... Oh, fade! JKS! The ball's on this lad.
Yeah, that's the key right there.
Monasty and Nico, can they rumble on the fade? Monasty eyes of a hawk and AWP as well. Gone in a flash is Electronic. Nico builds off. It's been very repetitive for Electronic. The poor guy has not been able to catch a break on this first half.
Well, I think then a Bit... Yeah, he did. So they now know Bit is Ender Hall, so...
Even the chickens are on G2's side.
Yeah, that's one way to get a whole boatload of free information.
Yeah, okay, let's smoke. Onto the hay bales with you, and JKS, everyone, nope, guessing by what we've seen, he's coming straight into the fight. Bit works it out, finds the first, maybe more to be said here. Hunter known now on the default, over the smoke, Bit will prowl, finds another. Being the hero for Na'Vi. There's a reminder of what he's capable, a triple to get Na'Vi into the A site.
G2 have to go for this last round here in the first half of play. Nico and Hooksy on the retake. 2 on 3 situation. Bomb's just gone down. And divide and conquer.
Yeah, coming in from 2 different angles of assault. Not really slowing down for anyone here. Bad flash, he's still cooking. Up short. Smoke will enable a bit of a walk as well. Nico's crawling through. Bomb half gone, Bit's present, and that's Hooksy with another frag. Na'Vi are going to absolutely pull their hair out. If they go down to Hooksy, getting all the kills, Nico closes! And that's 12! 12 to 3, a 2v3 to take us there.
What a commanding half this has been from G2 here.
Oh, not falling for it. No, no, no. A nice attempt. You can see MPL's already got his smoke cocked. Pin pulled. G2 with the Fnatic smoke. Molotov coffin, a different variation to try and take this B site. They're going to try and fight Ruins, run him down. Odyssey charging in, losing a lot of health as he does actually catch the nade. NPL defense is on. Catches one back. Perfecto good onto Hunter. Electronic with the Julies. Oh, and they do get the bomb down. Damage inflicted onto Hoopsie. They will run him down. And he's still got 11 bullets to spare. No problem. Na'Vi remind us that this is a two-horse race. Yeah, he's the kind of player that can clear a site with just the sidearm. Perfecto at full M4, Kevlar vest. The sound will be heard, but in retreat. Now pressure towards the A side of things. A lot for long, smokes will bloom, and Hoopsie can continue to try and forge a path into this A side. The setup is clean. Na'Vi counting on NPL. Good on the MP9. And good setup, simple. Shuts down another. With only 15 seconds left, they've got to run to their death, or perhaps not. Nico with another, suddenly G2 in the conversation, only for a moment, as we do see that time ticking and headshots being hit. Nico goes down, NPL, another impactful round from him. We can keep tabs on that. A confident NPL going to be making a big splash for Na'Vi.
The better he looks in situational Counter-Strike,
here we go.
the faith we can have.
It's going to feel good. This is going to feel real good as Electronic taking a nice jump up the scoreboard as he's getting himself $600 a pop and an ace added to the list of Katowice. Not even a smile on his face, but a round in the bank for Na'Vi. And our first taste of G2 on the guns, and oh my god, a well-placed jump from Electronic, and he just keeps running down Nico. The spray, hard to escape. Nico down. See if Hunter can get anything done. Already getting a lot of damage through the smoke. Electronic will finish the job now. Up to 10 as he ascends, and more from Electronic. That MP9 has earned him thousands upon thousands, as well as a 7th. You talk about grounds for a comeback. A clean one like that from Na'Vi. Now they've got to find a way in. Hunter onto NPL.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Hoopsie onto Simple. Okay. G2 just walk in.
Waltzing up mid, taking the space, hitting the shots, and forcing Na'Vi, who are looking brilliant out the gates. Well, namely, Electronic looking brilliant out the gates of this second half. 11 kills already.
Will sweep through, spots one out towards that mini pit. Oh, and Hunter onto NPL. We've said that before. Now with Simple on the site, should be good.
Oh!
It's the shot. Hunter doubles up. The site now surely lost, unless Bit can do anything from the Bit. They know where he is, and Hunter deletes, destroys. Nico's already on the hunt. Just by virtue of his positioning, he knows they'll likely be cowering on the site. No need for them to move.
They will chase now.
Oh my god! This is bullying! Cyber bullying!
Well, now they know that the AWP is in play here. You see a different pack. They're coming real fast, but Simple. Onto Nico again.
Yeah, but a different result in the sense that G2 will leave with top banana. Hoopsie holding that. Perfecto dipping into the site. Electronic to rotate back, and looks like Hooksie's calling for some setup.
Yeah, he wants a flash here. Likely the entry flash from Odyssey. This will give him the pick on towards CT spawn. And across. Oh,
and out.
Yeah, for a second. And now again, another one of these situations. And this time round, Hooksey didn't get the trade back. It will be a 3-on-5. G2 traditionally do pretty well in these type of situations, but they don't have any site control. They don't have any space. They do have 2 smokes, 2 mollies, and a flash, however, and that sounds like the recipe for a nice little B execute.
Let's see if this recipe can cook up any trouble. Simple gonna immediately extinguish, which implies to G2 it's gonna be a bit of a head-on collision. Odyssey pulls the trigger first. Okay, Perfecto has to dip off that. Will they really expect a second in the same position? Perfecto reveals himself, needs frags, gets one, quick trade. G2 are in. The bomb's not, though. On that CT smoke, Odyssey, hard clear, and a good shot to NPL. He's gotten him in. And now the 2 of them, JKS and Odyssey, gonna try and take the whole round, take every frag, finish this map. He's cleared him. Oh, not far off. Just spotted the back. Where's the help? Electronic gets the frag, and Odyssey, oh, how is he alive? He just bounces. Oh! And that's a way to finish. Stunning from Odyssey to close. Salt in the wound, sprinkled in. Molly Hut on its way. Smoke main, and we're ready to play. Perfecto will likely be forced off. And it's JKS who takes down Electronic and down the vents instead. Nico lost short, and it's a 4-on-4. It's bit on door, takes a heavy beating, will be repelled from the angle. Hooksy lingering for a late ramp flank. 2 from here. JKS towards the dark position. There's 3 members of Na'Vi now. All back to turn 2, that potential flank from Hooksy. Modesty just needs to live. Buy time. JKS the same, and actually does find a head. Simple, good for 1 as well. Modesty hoping for help. It gets awkward now. Hooksy, yeah, element of surprise is one thing, but long-range Glock shots, another. Hard to hit. And Na'Vi will take that pistol.
Hunter has to be very careful here. Traditionally, lobby push, name of the game when the CTs lose the territory, but they're actually sticking to their guns. MPL and Perfecto not moving. It'll all be on Electronic here with that MP9, which is where he started extremely strong on the CT side of Inferno's campaign.
Yeah, it's becoming a weapon. He's all too efficient with. What? Look at this. He's playing a rifle position with an SMG. Nearly finds Hooksy. That should open up the opportunity for a plant. Smoke towards door. Swings it open premature. Good find. Bomb lost. And Perfecto disrespects. Charges the smoke. No time to win the round. JKS just hiding in plain sight. Doesn't want to die. And that was close. And Na'Vi will recover. That second round is theirs.
It almost feels like the passing of the guard with the best teams in the world. When Na'Vi were the best team in the world on Nuke, well, they were the best team in the world. When FaZe were the best team in the world on Nuke, they were the best team in the world. And
oh, hello.
Yes, is out again. Okay, another entry.
He's going to keep doing that. There is immediate response from Na'Vi. They're trying to go straight without the smokes. Now, Electronic got a lot of info on that glance, and they're not slowing down. The util's there to slow them. I thought there might be an attempt to disrespect the smoke, but no, change of plan. Na'Vi, well reacted to. They've actually completely cancelled G2's immediate secret descent. But JKS, yeah, 2 for 2 for getting out Squeak and finding an opening. And that's Perfecto. Locks Hooksy out. He'll have opportunity for information. There's no one else home.
Look at all the bodies on the lower deck for Na'Vi. They've just left Electronic, the only man on the upper side of things right now. Bit and Perfecto crawling forward, looking for fights. Simple making sure they can't get down ramp, and Electronic says, hey boys, all clear right now. And look at the timing on this, perfect. Just has to pick a target. Perfecto gets Modesty. Trade is there, but they won't expect Bit, not at all. And he finishes off Hunter easy as you like.
That's the benefit to having so many bodies down there in response. As they recover that territory, they rip apart what remained of G2.
Yeah, not a hot start here for G2, and that's been a part of a lot of these map wins is hot starts. So yeah, very, very cool. It's going to be a 4-0 lead for Na'Vi early. And G2 also don't have their money set as they'd like. So hoping to break through with one of these higgledy-piggledy buys. No. Now they will have to be a little bit more conservative. Nico can't connect the dots. Bit will grab another. That's 4 kills for him. And that intensity is I guess Elige is an example when he gets a little bit jump scared. That can show you just how glued and focused. This is aggressive. JKS withstands the flames for a moment. Perfecto from the grave with the trade. Then they're going to push the issue.
Yeah, Simple jumps into the side, wants to commit to holding this one at the door.
That was a cheeky little aggressive maneuver, right? Get those mollies deep in, force that squeaky player to be fighting or falling. How about both?
Yeah, well, JKS manages to remedy it with the frag at least. Electronic going elsewhere. Oh, an MPL nearly lost his life to that spray. Definitely softened up.
Full luck on the timing there, but damage nonetheless.
Yeah, no, he's going to try and play hut. Hooksy's been pre-aiming this. Upon the fade, Hunter to walk out. It's Simple here as well. If MPL goes down, it's really going to all fall onto Sasha. At the back of the site, just the one. As Hunter hands him some humility, a bomb to be planted. Electronic is going to be staring at a smoke for another 18 seconds. Bit, known as the ramp player, likely Heaven, Hunter and Monacy on the site and working it out. Catching a bit of flack from that nade, but it's Monacy again comfortable on that AWP. Electronic 1v3 goes, 1v2 goes a little dangerous for a moment. Nico will finish the job. You like your taps? Hit this one. And a shot has been hit. You heard that. All connects onto Simple through the container and alive and kicking, even if a scrap of health is all he has to celebrate. Nico again.
So cheeky from Simple.
He is almost taunting him.
All right, well, understanding what they're up against here. Information flowing as to use the smoke wall, and with 4 players. Oh. Okay.
You just see Nico's reaction. It's almost comical. Just stands still and looks in the direction like, really?
Come on, man.
You hit that?
And Hooksy just did no man's land there on the fade. It's very cheeky here, but hoping to catch them out. Now, Simple pivoting all the way back into CT spawn. Will he go overlooked here? 30 seconds. Well, 35 to be exact. Could be problems for G2 still.
Ooh, Simple. An opportunity on that scout straight to the head of Hooksy, and that's an immediate cancel.
Navi can win this. They've stacked top.
Yeah, and with 20 seconds, G2, they're going to have to do their due diligence. They're in all the right places, all the nooks and crannies to be cleared. Nico low. Perfecto hits the shot. Navi, with 10 seconds, they just have to stop Hunter. Charging into the site. Berserking. NPL Hut. Can he stop the plant? Can he stop the plant? No, JKS is down. Hunter 2! NPL clutches up, and Navi will win the eco. Yeah.
Very territory of Nuke.
And Simple. Going to build upon that with Hooksy down early. The AWP posted. And successful. That's a bomb carrier as well. Nice one back, Nico. Always up for a biff and a brawl.
Feels like blink and you miss it in a lot of these scenarios. They just appear on the screen and they're gone.
JKS side by side. Oh, and Simple. JKS is talking a lot. Look at this. The restraint from JKS. Simple. Knife out. Eliminated. Can't build upon it. Perfecto adjusts perfectly, but in the meantime, Hunter's taking space and runs straight into NPL. Their top site seems like it's on lock. Honestly, gonna perhaps use the secret avenue.
Might have to, but how does Nico join the party here? If he goes from ramp and clears down, they will have to deal with Bit, who's over towards that window side. So this is the fight that will come first for Monacy, I do believe.
Yeah, they're going to be sweeping lobby, so definitely on a timer. Navi will start to regather.
Monacy has to make a move shortly. Look how low the clock's getting again here for G2.
Bit might start looking, yeah, here's the utility ramp side. Now Monacy makes the move. As his attention's drawn, still considering the flank.
Steps ahead.
Loud out there. Through the bomb, and what? Oh! What is that? Lightning quick from Monacy. And now he hears the rundown. Perfecto. Bodyguarded. Just enough time to get that bomb down. NPL, can you do it again? They plant. Nico and Monacy side by side, and Monacy closes. That's a recovery after the round. The slip up, the red face, the slap on the forehead. Now they're back in business.
That's going to stun Na'Vi, who are going to have to be down to the pistols again. And there you go. Simple. Onto Nico. NPL. Oh. A big shot.
Oh my God.
We're throwing out some big knocks here.
Yep. This one's got a different flavor for sure. Simple immediately puts one on the floor, and NPL builds upon it.
What happens if you stomach 2 of these, if you G2? Maniac started to address that, hey, sure, things look good for G2 when they're winning. What happens when they start losing?
Isn't that the question? Well, we'll be getting answers perhaps if Na'Vi can hold this form. Smoke on Squeak. Another confidence-boosting frag as well for NPL. When you're on these partials, to be taking that hut fight, successfully taking a big frag. We've seen G2 recover these kind of rounds. Look no farther than the close on Ancient. And it was Hunter who gave him that leg back in, but NPL with a second. What more could you ask? That flick is nasty, filthy, but not enough as we see 7, and Na'Vi will take another. Simple, such a forward position. Anti-flash on forward, hold. And NPL holds fast. One and done. Nico with a double up. Straight into the site. JKS up close and personal with Perfecto. It's the trade that matters. Simple in the vent. We know he likes to go for some cheeky no-scopes around that ladder. Now sneaking into the site. Lets one go. And it's only one back from Bit. Nico trying to get the troops motivated with a 3K delivery. Gonna try and look over on the railing, but perfect smokes. A fired shot and a flash over the top for Electronic. Goes up, and Monacy's so prepared. G2 well drilled. Opening again for G2. Can they close with a win? And a 1 T-half. Simple wants to argue against it. Only the 1 before Nico finds him. Now hell is lost unless Bit can hold on to this one. Just knocking on the door is Nico. And Perfecto wrapping around for the secret stairs this week. They're waiting for Nico. Down to 1 HP, a dink exchange, but the AK stronger. Honestly, he's just got a read, hasn't he? Perfect hold. Delivers for his squad, just the one frag to stop this 8. And you were talking about that start from Na'Vi. Yeah, what a recovery from G2. NPL onto Monacy, and down he goes. Smiles at the end of the half. G2 Nico on yard with a lot of bodies his way. Hunter with him. I love it too. The cousins side by side, and Monacy gone. NPL finds the frag. Simple equipped with that P250. Nico might be his next victim. Long range engage. Okay, Simple. Gives Nico a bit of his own medicine there.
Yeah, just isolated, knowing that they could take that fight and hit an absolute banger. Now it's HooXi and JKS. Maybe an unlikely duo in the clutch. Na'Vi can just allow this one here to simmer as JKS, he's trying to find out where they've gone. Spotted one jumping behind red, would have to hit some absolute bangers to make this possible, but that's information for Na'Vi. They know where at least one player of the remaining two are.
JKS does actually find a clean duel. Reposition, Simple catching flak as well from HooXi. That will be a huge frag to post. He's been absent in the feed for the majority, and JKS, he's got 2 on his late, needs the fresh mag, and HooXi good for the frag as well. JKS gets the bomb on the floor, and Simple already wounded. How did this fall through Na'Vi's fingers? This felt like a guarantee. And now all HooXi has to do is just hold his push, play it safe from the rafters. The bomb is not in Simple's grasp.
He's going around the world here as well. Time is going to start becoming an issue here. About to hit 25 seconds. And JKS, considering the fact he could come late out squeaky. This is heard now from Simple, knows where one of the two are again.
Or HooXi, he's not considering this at all. Simple playing a masterful game of Counter-Strike at a low HP. The 1v1, can JKS hold his nerve with 8 seconds left? Simple's going to have to plant, gets the info. JKS has to run him down. Simple off the bomb, gets the info. Can he get around the corner? He can and will secure the round. JKS with impact. G2 take the pistol, and it's daylight robbery. Let's see what Nico's going in for this engagement on yard. Something he's going to have been studying. A nade actually destined for Electronic. He knows where you like to hide. I love this. I love the layers, and I love that. Monacy throws some aggression into the mix. Take that up into Hut. Take the first body down. A nice weapon now for Simple in the round, but still limping. And HooXi forward. Normally, that's not something you go for alone. He has opted to do so.
And Nico and JKS are both down here. So if they push down Secret, they will find Nico, sure, but JKS, they're going to hide him, tuck him in. That might lull them into a false sense of security, but that's assuming Na'Vi decide to finish. And, well, they've all backed off completely here. HooXi with a lot of space in this position, probably good for 1, maybe 1.5, 2. Nico getting information back again, just G2 so happy with this number advantage to still search for info. And Simple, does he clear his corners? Yes, he does.
An easy way to find the 4v4, I guess. Simple makes light work of HooXi. You can see ramp now obviously wide open. JKS will get the smoke down. And NPL goes down. Hunter finds it through the smoke. Well-placed bullets. Monacy somehow onto Electronic on that Hut position. Oh, Simple's going to be unhappy. Nico from behind. Bit's got nowhere to go. And he makes a path. Get out of there. Oh! JKS, another one of those. We've seen him do it to Simple before, and he does it this time to Bit. Takes the gun away. Yeah. And still hits the shot onto Electronic. A re-smoke. Oh my god, they're going to have to respect it. Molled him out. Smoke will cover. Spray finds nothing. Nico, though, just as Bit looked away. Everything going G2's way.
This is some cocky Counter-Strike,
right?
But it's well put together. It's not
calculated, but cocky.
Yeah, it's not your face-it games where the guy who plays 400 hours of deathmatch is just holding W. This is well considered, but they know when they can take the fights, and well, Simple's finally found one. MPL heard. He's going to be dead any second now, removed by Nico, and now Nico gets the final fight, but Simple for the clutch, 1 on 3.
Got this one, JKS deny, and perfect. Absolutely perfect. G2's pace changes, they always hit you a little different. Certainly showing no signs of slowing. Neither was Bit, as it's actually Perfecto, catching the nade into the top side. Bit and him combine as HooXi and Hunter repel. Trades favor G2. Monacy hits the last, and that is a round done. How quick was that? So many frags. Here comes Hunter versus Perfecto. A big one for the opening. Evades the spray and gets down the vent. A big frag as he just tried to hold on to that vent hole. Didn't quite deliver on the lethality. And now Perfecto's making him nervous. He's hearing doors, smokes, forces to rotate. Has to acknowledge the presence, and he's already disappeared. Perfecto just trying to weaken the numbers on that top side. Nico's still responsible for Yard. It's between him and Bit as it currently stands. And honestly, versus Simple, a head-to-head, I'm sure Simple wouldn't want to look at the figures.
Well, Nico has yard control right now. It's going to be on JKS. If they can deal with him, and well, Nico's dealing... Oh, should have been dealing with that. Don't often see him miss those type of shots.
He's been using the M4A4. I think he's just not used to that A1S.
And they've... Oh, I thought they gave up ramp. Hooksy's still here, remember?
He does deliver. Can he get away safely? The answer, a resounding yes, and that's if he wants to. He's got JKS to count upon. It's only a pistol. The bomb. Oh, great shot from NPL. Maintains the advantage, but could lose the bomb here. JKS flashed and not dead. Somehow he gets away with that one, and the impact is felt as a 1v1 between two of the smartest in the server. m0NESY and Perfecto. Bomb and time against Perfecto. So he scooped up the bomb, and he's heading towards that top site. m0NESY, he had an early glance decon. I think he's solved the mystery now. With 10 seconds left, if he's silent about this. Gets the sound. Safe plant. m0NESY will crawl. Closes the gap. One bullet. One single bullet to the center of mass for 15. Flash. And frag. Safe as houses. As 15 secure m0NESY, and G2 will not relent. A flawless CT half.
This is beautiful stuff right here.
Ever. Smoke wall. Established and successful. Nico's around. Flash to set him up. Doesn't have to take the fight upon it, but has a little glance. It's Bit versus Nico, and the first frag is G2's. Just a smoke to reposition. Play upon the fade. Lovely angle he's got here. Nico, a master of his craft. And he wants more. Electronic. Simple, but damage inflicted. A good one back from Na'Vi. m0NESY refuses to let them leave with an advantage. Catch is Simple. Electronic slipped, only for a moment, and it's Na'Vi about to concede. G2 to do it. 10 nukes in a row. 17 maps in a row. They are untouchable until NPL gets the craziest clutch of his life. I don't think so. m0NESY can end at any moment he wishes. Waits for JKS. From the lobby, NPL distracted. Not the 1v4. Not at all. G2 stay perfect, stay untouchable, and sail to the semis of Katowice. So the Spodek will see G2 once more.